And then I called her because I'm like, Mom, I think I found something. I need to know the color. You're not responding to my text. Good Lord.
I mean, yeah.
Anyways.
There we go. I'm turning my sandalers on now because I know
tea.
You got what now?
Marzipan tea. Ooh,
Ooh.
yummy.
I don't think I've ever had that.
I've never had marzipan tea, and that sounds delicious.
It's too hot still. I can't drink it yet. It's too hot.
All right. Now we need to talk to everybody. So fun thing is, if we talk to Elliot, we will unlock the little mini game I was talking about.
Okay, then unlock the minigame.
Well, we will, but I'm going to talk to everybody else first because I think then it'll progress us if we do. So I'm going to talk to everybody else and then I'll talk to Elliot.
Oh God, this voice. Okay.
I'm just going down the list, man.
When I came to the academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Keldic.
Keldic. Yep.
Keldic as part of my studies. I've read about it before, but this will be my first time seeing the place in person.
Oh, really? Well, if you'll study or no, then I guess it's something to look forward to. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see there?
The gems and furs from Berea Hard, maybe?
Close enough.
Did I say it right?
Berea Hard.
God fucking...
It's their weird pronunciations, man.
Berea Hard. Berea
If
Hard.
Japan took some kind of Nordic language and then made it English.
Berea Hard. I'm writing this fucking down. Berea Hard.
Yep. Berea Hard. There's Heimdall and Celtic.
Well, I got Heimdall right.
Yeah. Which
and
is funny.
I got Celtic right.
Yeah. I'm just listing off city names.
Ray. Hard. I have it written down now. They say some of the highest quality goods produced by Berea Hard's artisans are sold at the Grand Market.
That sounds like it would be worth seeing for sure. Though somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get a chance, we should check it out together while we're in town.
That sounds like fun.
I do wonder what precisely these field study trips will involve. I can't even fathom a guess.
Likewise, the weirdest part for me is the divide between Group A and Group B. Why were we split up in such two different places? And most bizarrely of all, why were Machias and Eustace placed in the same group? It's like they're just asking for trouble.
It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume there's a hidden purpose to these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill.
Yeah, that's my best guess too. There has to be something going on behind the scenes here. Which is why I wanted to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions, but, well...
Mood.
I don't think she'll be doing much answering.
Perhaps she fell asleep deliberately to avoid addressing such concerns.
Or she was just tired.
Our instructor is quite the formidable opponent.
I think a little column A, little column B. I think she was tired, but I think she also just fell asleep so she wouldn't have to talk to us.
Mood.
That's one way to describe her. Guess we're just gonna have to work out the meaning of these field studies trips on our own. She really is fast asleep. Felt like a baby.
I have never seen even a child fall asleep quite as quickly as that.
I know, I sure couldn't. She must have a natural talent for sleeping.
Well, let's not disturb her.
We know someone who is just like that exactly, actually, so. At least Mira and I do, but yeah.
Yeah. Out like a fucking light.
I mean, you kind of
like
know
a
too.
snap.
I just managed
Out.
to stay awake on our trip to Wisconsin.
No, this one, our friend's worse. Much worse
Yeah.
than you.
It's one of those, we would be talking to her at one moment, turn our heads, look back, out.
Mid Mario Kart match, she's like
Mid
nosing
Mario
off.
Kart, yeah.
Like, it's a
So,
problem.
I'm not that way if I'm doing something, but like if I am a passenger in a car and I'm not like attempting to keep the driver occupied or doing something like that, I can fall asleep within less than 5 minutes. I'm just out. I don't know why.
It's a magic trick, I swear.
I don't know how she does it.
Ah,
Yeah. The tea is very tasty, by the way.
Ooh, good.
I really want to know what that tastes like. What's it
I
taste
have
like?
some. You can come over and get some. I'm like, we can have.
I'll be there in
It tastes like
2
marzipan.
weeks, okay?
Yeah.
It tastes like
We can have.
marzipan.
It does.
You asked what it tastes like.
Okay, fair.
And herbs. It's like a black tea. Yeah.
Anyway. Hey, I almost forgot I had these. I just picked them up on a whim a little while ago. Kelly held pack of blade cards. Oh, you have a pack too? I just got a set of my own from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect then. How about we play a few hands? Seems like we got some time to kill before we arrive. Do you know the rules? Yeah, they're not that complicated, so I don't think anyone here would have any trouble picking it up.
Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me.
Indeed. It seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion.
Alright, let's give it a try then. Traveling by train, you can play great blades. And now play blade. And I can challenge all of them. Now, I do need to remember the rules, because this has been a long time.
Yeah,
I
I played-
imagine they will
Wow.
explain it to you.
This is the explanation, is during, you can read the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to just actually click on the rules, because I played this game in 2020. So it's been 4
Okay.
years since I played this. Or 2019, into 2019. This card game, which 2 players take turns. There's what's a hand. Player who draws a lower number, then proceed this card. That allows them to surpass the current total. Should both players have an equal total, the spell is cleared. Final card is cleared. Match result in the draw. 3 types of cards. 7. Bolt, remove the last card the opponent played. Blade card with a value of 1 can be used to bring back a card removed by use of Bolt. Mirror cards are used to switch the position of the cards. Bolt and mirror cards have a value of 1 if they're the first card. The initial last move is considered a foul and costs the match. Okay. Let's see if I can actually remember how to play
Go
this.
easy on me, okay?
No. Kick his ass.
Never.
Alright, this was not the one that I was
Okay,
thinking of
then,
the magic.
let's
I think
draw.
the one I was thinking of that's magic comes in 3.
Looks like you're up first.
Uh
The same score means we draw again, right? Looks like you're up
I don't
first.
know.
The same score means we draw again, right?
Elliot, stop it.
The same score means we draw again, right? Well, looks like I'm up first.
score. I think
Rock,
the same
paper,
score means
scissors.
they try again.
I didn't see that coming. The same score means we draw again, right? The same score means we draw again, right? The same score means we draw again, right?
I feel like the same score means
Well,
we might
looks
draw
like
again.
I'm up first.
I think the same score means
I didn't see
we
that
draw
coming.
again.
Mirror. Really? You're
No,
playing that
reverse.
now?
No, you.
Mirror. I didn't see that coming. The same score means we draw again, right? Oh, I lost.
And that's how Blade works.
Same score means we draw again, right?
Let's get started.
Uh-huh.
The same
Yep.
score means to draw again, right?
Yep.
I think
Hey,
Yep.
does the
means
same
we
score mean you
again.
draw again?
Go on, draw a card. After you, then. Oh, same score? We better draw again. Oh, same score?
Are you
we
sure?
Better draw again.
I think we need to draw
Same
again.
score? We better draw again.
I think we need to
Mirror.
ask Elliot. He might be able to tell us. I can't remember if it happens if we
What?
tie.
You can't do that.
Yes, yeah, actually we can.
Oh,
Do
same
it.
score? We better draw again.
I think we need to draw again.
Looks like I'm going first. Now you've done it. Bolt. Now you've done
This
it.
is the most like anime ass. Like, I must yell out my card when I play the card.
I won.
Hey, Ghost, I think you
Bolt.
lost. Bolt!
He was being nice.
Then let us begin our duel.
Yeah, because I could have done mirror at that last, and it would have flipped our spots and head.
Uh-huh.
Line
uh-huh.
there.
Please draw a card.
You
I
keep
could
saying
have.
that.
Because you
Uh-huh.
can't,
Sure. Sure.
you can't play the
Then I'll make the first move.
bolt or mirror as your
Divine
last
bolt.
turn. Divine bolt. Ooh, she getting
Divine
fancy.
bolt.
Ooh,
Fancy.
Divine bolt. Mm.
Well played. I didn't expect that.
I don't
I
think she
didn't expect
expected
that. Divine bolt. I didn't expect that. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll
That
make
sounds
the first
much
move.
better than the other
Divine
ones.
bolt. I admit defeat. Well done.
Well done.
Ah. Wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. It's beautiful.
What a spectacular view. The rye planted last fall seemed almost ready for harvesting.
This looks
like
like
Now?
every single field in Illinois.
I thought rye could only be harvested in the fall.
Western Illinois.
Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile due to the warmer climate. So things are a little different here. He really is amazing, though. Like something out of a painting.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbow. The next stop is Keldick. Keldick. Passengers traveling to Bereahard. Please change trains at this stop.
Almost there.
Guess I should wake Instructor Sarah.
I had to look down and make sure that Mira wasn't talking to her during the train announcer voice.
I'm glad I do such a good impression.
just want to let y'all know that. Yep.
I will take that as a compliment.
I mean, there's
It
a
was a
reason
compliment.
that I gave her the announcer voice.
Hey, it's Crossbell. You know
Oh,
this
hey.
place.
It's not
All
Crossbow,
right.
actually. We're in Kildick.
No.
Hmm. Similar train station.
It is very similar.
It looks very similar.
Things haven't started happening in Crossbow yet.
So,
There's no reason to go to Crossbow. Nothing's happening
Why
there.
not?
It's just a tiny little city-state of insignificance to the Empire.
nah.
It's a speck on the edge.
Wow, so this is Kildick.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
I imagine they've come for the Grand Market. Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
Keldick's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye. But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one
She
here
would
who
know.
gets to drink it.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
We don't really
Yes.
care, you know.
No, you're
Anyway,
jealous.
let me show you to the inn.
No,
It's,
actually,
right over there.
none of them care at all.
Nope, they care.
Okay.
It's canon.
Let's go.
In fact, even once Rin is old enough, he has to be convinced that he's old enough to drink. He has to be,
No,
not
no,
convinced, he has
no.
to be reminded that he's old enough to drink.
Nah. They're jealous.
And look who this might be.
Well, well, I hadn't expected to
It's
see
the
the purple
question
lightning
marks.
myself in such a quaint little town. And the chicks with her seem like an interesting lot, too. Ah, no time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
And
Welcome
who
back
might
from
that
death.
be? Welcome back from death. That person didn't die.
Officially.
No, that person never died. We never caught them.
I know. Anyways,
Wait, who did you
Who
think
were
that
you
was?
referring to?
I thought I was the not bard.
That is
Blue Blanc?
Blue Blanc.
Yeah, Blue Blanc.
Blue Blanc never died. He left.
I thought he had a whole thing where like people thought he died.
Oh, yeah, the person who they
Before,
suspect
yeah.
he might be.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Like
I see what
said, welcome
I
back
was-
from death.
Okay, I was like, that doesn't make sense because we've seen him already. I was very confused where you were going. I was like, he didn't die. It's Luciola that was thought to have died, but we know she's alive.
We knew she wasn't actually dead.
Anyways,
Okay. I'm assuming this is Margot, like the name pronounced like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
I legit thought it said maggot the first time I looked at it.
Hey there, maggots. No.
Imagine.
Hey there, Margot.
Well, if it isn't Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming, but I didn't think you'd be coming with them.
Oh, I just figured I'd help them get settled in before I left. And here they are, my lovely students.
Well, now, aren't they a youthful-looking bunch?
It's a pleasure to meet you. First year students from Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. I'm Rin.
I'm Elisa. Thank you for putting us up. I thought it said putting up with us. I had
Either
to
way,
pause the
We
sentence.
shall see.
either way is accurate.
Yeah, I had to pause to make sure that I read it correctly, and I did not. The pleasure's all mine, I assure you. I'm Margot, the owner of this humble establishment. Sarah here has taken care of all your arrangements. Come, I'll show you to your room.
Thank you, ma'am.
Much obliged.
Ghost, you did the thing.
I did the thing. One thing.
Where when you hear a southern accent, you have to also use a southern accent.
Shush you.
My voice just dipped too low by accident there. That's my bad. But I also. Yeah.
I'm sitting here and Elliot just puts on a little bit of a southern accent.
It's even worse because I had to send gifts out to my family in Connecticut, and the part of my family that's showing out there, my mom and nephew are already out there, but my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, who are from down south, are traveling out there tomorrow for Christmas, and so I had met them and gave it to them. So I was talking with them earlier tonight.
Anyways.
I'll leave you to it then. Louise, can I get some beer and snacks?
I'll bring them right over. You know, it's not even noon, though, right?
Is that gonna stop Sarah?
What is that supposed to mean?
No.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly.
This is the room y'all are going to be staying in tonight. Wait, we're all?
Yeah, this is...
I see no problems with this. Please.
What's wrong with
commence.
this picture? It's totally fine.
What's wrong with this?
More than enough space for our needs. Thank you very much.
Exactly, Laura. Thank you.
But there are 4 beds, which means...
Are you suggesting we sleep in the same room as the boys? I had my doubts about that, too.
She is aghast.
But Sarah insisted, so that was that. I broke the beds into groups of 2 to make things less awkward, but that was about the best I could manage. I don't...
This is going to be a problem. I don't have a problem with it personally, but I can't imagine the girls will be quite as accepting.
Elisa, I don't believe we have a choice here. We are military students. We mustn't allow the prospect of mixed gender accommodations to faze us.
I know that, but...
In the army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, born of necessity. You will need to adjust to this reality sooner or later, and this does seem a perfect opportunity.
Oh, okay, I get it. But if either of you 2 comes anywhere near our beds...
I wouldn't dream of it. Likewise.
I wasn't talking about you, Elliot. I was referring to a certain someone who already has a history of this kind of thing. Maybe if we chain Reen to the bed.
I thought she'd gotten over that. Guess not.
Anyway, now that your room's all sorted, let me give you this.
Isn't that our academy emblem?
Does this contain the details of our assignment here?
That's what I've been told, yes. Well, if you need anything during your stay, you just let me know. For now, I'll leave you to get settled in.
Are you gonna leave us to get settled in? Okay.
Okay.
She wasn't sure for a second there.
She had to walk a different way, walk a different path for a moment.
Walk this way.
All right, shall we have a look inside?
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got. Custody Day 1. Monster extermination. Functioning orbit lamp on a road.
Congratulations,
And
you're not
procuring-
bracers.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Is defined as a 200 soldier radius throughout Celtic. Each student must record their activities daily to be remitted upon request of the instructor.
So, this is our field study?
It just looks like a list of menial tasks to me.
There is a monster elimination request at least, but that's the most we have.
I see. So that's your angle.
Excuse me?
Did you figure something out? Oh, no. It's nothing. You should go and talk to Silverwood's instructor, Sarah. She's probably stuck around specifically to answer any questions we might have.
You may be right.
And to drink.
Or maybe she wanted a beer.
Primarily to drink.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're at it, we can grill her about this communal room she signed us up for, too. Priorities, people.
Oh,
I'm just
this
gonna
is-
say this
Yeah.
real quick. I completely understand Elisa to an extent. One of my main reasons why I chose certain colleges or didn't choose certain colleges was depending on the bathroom situation, whether or not it was a communal bathroom or not. And if it was a communal bathroom, that college was gone. I don't care how good, like how accredited it was, how good it was. Nope. It was a deal breaker for me.
Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even noon.
Great.
You kids are still here? I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself. So go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just so...
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts. You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care. Up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here however the four of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
Okay, so what's up?
You have this look in your eyes like you pieced something together. Well...
Does this relate in some way to our free day this past week? Specifically to your activities during that time?
Oh, you mean time trialing you as you swam? Absolutely. That totally has something to do with this right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, now that you mention it. Exactly. I spent this past free day doing various tasks on behalf of the student council. And while one of them did involve going back into that old schoolhouse, the rest were just simple requests from assistance for the locals.
In other words...
Exactly the sort of thing we've been asked to do here. By the time I'd taken care of everything, I felt like I'd learned a lot about Tristan in the Academy. So I think we've been given similar tasks here for a similar reason.
That would definitely make sense. I mean, all I know about Celtic is what I've read.
Probably a lot we can learn by actually coming here and helping people out like this.
Indeed. The land of Erebonia is quite vast. This may be an invaluable opportunity to gather local knowledge of a place we may otherwise have never visited.
Yeah, exactly. With whatever various and sundry things instructors have made a plan for us, I say we just work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in Celtic culture, again as much as we can.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Actually sounds pretty exciting when you put it that way.
Shall we depart then?
Alright. Now we can go talk to people that Xander can actually engage.
Yay,
in.
Xander!
Yay, Xander!
Xander will have voices finally. Let's go talk to the father. Simply because part of his quest literally is while we're doing another quest, so it's like, just do it anyway. Excuse me, are you Father Zerbal?
That's correct. And you would be... Oh, I see. You must be the students who'll be helping with my request.
That's us. We came here from Thor's Military Academy.
I suspected as much. Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with me. I'd like to request that you collect the ingredients I need to make some medicine. You have the time to do this request for me?
We're ready to help.
My thanks.
Can I ask what sort of medicine these ingredients will be used for?
It's essentially medicine to deal with the common cold by strengthening the body's immune system. Many people tend to catch it during spring and fall, when the temperature switches between hot and cold, you see. This is why I ended up running out in the first place.
Ah, that makes sense. I've had to rely on the church for medicine a bunch of times too. Definitely made my life easier.
Agreed. We owe much to the vast amount of medical knowledge the church possesses.
We really do, especially since modern pharmaceutics still can't compare to it.
Yeah, the guy up from Crossbell's really making leaps and bounds in pharmaceutics.
Oof.
No kidding.
Your students certainly know your stuff. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are 2 ingredients I want you to collect for me. First is a medicinal plant known as a bear claw, which grows in humid areas. Not common to find them growing in Celtic, but you can still get them at the Grand Market. There's a drugstore run by a man named Flint. Tell him that I sent you.
I'll note that down.
The other ingredient I need is imperial carrots. You can get these from a farmer named Paul who lives in a farmhouse on the West Seldick Highway.
Like,
Again, simply tell him I sent you and he should share some with you.
understood?
That should be it then. Is there anything you'd like me to go over again?
No, that's fine.
Which of our 2 destinations should we make our way to first?
Doesn't seem like it'd matter. Yeah, I agree. We'll be off then, Father.
Be awaiting your return.
See, the mistake in Crossbell was specializing in pharmacology and neurology. They're too busy. They needed to pick one or the other.
Or just not try to control people's minds.
Also, don't make drugs that control people's minds. Yeah, you know. Make
I mean,
actual
that's the
medicines.
bigger part of that whole issue. In my opinion.
Control people's minds and turn them into demons, you know.
And pick
You know,
one
the
specialty
usual.
to focus on.
The huge.
Zen, I'm just going to let you have all the guys in this town because I'm going to be talking as Irene and Elliot this whole time.
Welcome. This is the shop's Orbital Factory. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be the students from Thor's, would you?
That's correct. We're here in regards to your request.
It involved replacing the orbment light in a road lamp on the highway, right? Could we ask for the details?
I'm pretty sure you just figured it out based off that. Sure, let's get right to it.
Well, I mean, we need to know where on the highway.
There's a light on the highway that needs replacing.
I know, right?
If you go there in the dark.
As you read, one of the road lamps on the Western Highway stopped working the other day.
Mhm.
And the cause of that is the orbment light inside it breaking. So basically, I want you all to go switch the broken orbment light for a new one. Speaking of which, here you go.
Oh my god.
I love how condescending this is. Thank you, Xander.
So all that's required of us is to replace the broken one with this, then?
No.
What do you mean?
Yep. That's about the size of it.
So, where exactly on the Western Highway is? I about said Eastern Highway. See, this is why
Western
they have to
Highway.
tell us, because the player can't even read the directions correctly.
Hey, you really don't want to have said what Eastern Highway, otherwise I'm ad-libbing some bits.
First you go out the Eastern Highway, then you make a right. You go all the way around to the north of the town and come back down.
Well, you see, you walk out of the shop, you put your left hand and your right hand up, and you learn that your left hand goes left and your right hand goes right. And when that happens, you take a freaking right to go west, not a left to go east. You understand that? Do I need to show you what? Wait,
But
do I
what
need
if
to
I'm
show you
coming
what
from
a hand
what
is?
if I'm coming from the south and the left is the west and the right is the east?
I'm gonna invent something real special called a compass.
Does exist in this world canonically?
Mm-hmm.
I love this. I love everything about this. Thank you, Xander.
That's so.
Just click the next line.
Where exactly on the Western Highway is it?
Well, once you're on the highway, you keep heading north until you see a place called Lunaria Nature Park. There's a windmill in front of it that you can't miss. The lamp's near there. Knowing you, you'll probably miss the windmill because you thought it was on the Eastern Highway in the first place. So make sure you check the maintenance panel to be sure that it's the right one. It'll have B02. That's B as in boy, which you are apparently, and 02 written on it.
Near the windmill in front of the nature park. Understood.
Is it safe to leave such work in our hands? I believe none of us have had any experience related to this.
Well, at least somebody's got some common sense, apparently. I've been trying to talk to you this whole time. You clearly don't have anything to do with this. Know which direction you're going, know what a freaking lamp is, or what a light bulb is to put in said lamp. But don't worry, pretty much anyone can do it. Even a monkey can do it. All you're doing is taking the light out and putting the new one in. It's simple.
So does it go righty-tighty, or... How does that work in this world? Are we in Australia? Do they go the other direction?
Who said they even turn?
Oh, so they're like a Christmas tree. You gotta just pry
It's
it
just
out
pull
and
push.
Just gotta pry it out of the thing and slam it back in.
I would believe it to just be a pull and push. I don't know.
It's 100%. I think that's actually how they work.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess the most difficult thing about this, besides being you, about it is remembering the code to unlock it. Oh, great! Now there's a code.
Oh, there's a code.
This is gonna be bad.
Wait, you're making
You
this
can just
way
write
too
that
complicated for us here. We have to have a code now?
I'm gonna have to write down already the B02 because you're gonna forget about that. I gotta add for B02 and now write a code. Then I have to draw what a lamp looks like and draw a light bulb.
There's a code.
And arrows.
Yeah, you need to input it so you can open the maintenance panel. Let's see here. The code for B02's 466515.
466515. Got it.
Oh, yeah. You get that, but you can't get B02. Wow, what the heck? Oh, yeah, almost forgot to mention. The light from the road lamps actually repel monsters. So in other words, in places where there's no light, they're more likely to appear. So keep an eye out when you're replacing it. The last thing you want is to be caught off guard by monsters.
I see. Thanks for the warning.
Well, that's pretty much it then. Would you mind heading out to do it now?
Leave it to us.
Let's go then.
He is my new favorite character. Thank you, Xander.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
I win east.
Of course you did. I told you. You should have taken a right when you got
I did. No. Legitimately, I walked out the store and I took a right. This is east. I was coming from the south, which made this be west.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if you looked at the store, it was on your right.
Oh my god. You did that intentionally.
Oh, I absolutely did. I knew I was coming from the south when I walked out. That's why I made that joke.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Who might you be? Don't recall seeing any of you around here before. Do you have some form of identification?
Soldiers? Wait, I think I recognize those uniforms.
We're students from Thor's Military Academy. I'm currently visiting Celtic as part of a field study.
Thors? You mean the Thors? Well, now that you mention it, I do recognize the emblem. My apologies for any rudeness. We're members of the Crusian Provincial Army.
Croydon.
Whatever. Our main duty is to keep the peace in Celtic, not pronounce the name where we're from.
You didn't pronounce this one right either. It's Celtic. Man, these guys do not care at all.
He's just here to do soldier stuff. He doesn't care about names.
Provincial Army? Isn't that?
They're military forces operated by the ruling lord of each province, charged with maintaining security.
They function as a secondary unit, separate from the local Imperial Army. Oh, sorry, formal. Can't read.
I've never heard of any field study program at Thor's. Seems a little early in the year for something like that, too. But many graduates of your academy currently serve in our ranks. So, you be sure to uphold the academy's good name. Don't do anything you shouldn't.
Thank you very much. We'll be sure not to let you down.
I'm glad to hear it. Take care now and keep your noses clean.
We will.
That concludes our patrol. Back to the guardhouse, men.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Their helmets are very like World War One German.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Man, he was scary.
If they're the Koitsen Provincial Army, doesn't that mean they're ruled by...
Yeah, Isis' family, the Albareas. Celtic is in the northern part of their territory, after all.
I think it would be best for us to keep out of their way. We should return to the task at hand.
Now I go out the western highway and then I go north.
They had to label it west in the top left. You saw that, right?
Yep, I go
Guys,
west
scenery
to
is
go
Had to
north.
make sure you know.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, so relaxing. What good scenery this is.
Right.
That bird looks interesting.
My turn.
That's a bird.
My turn.
You missed.
It's a big ass bird. How did she miss?
Right.
This is a fantastic question. I'm not
All right,
sure how
let's
she
keep
missed.
on moving.
With a big sword.
Did I equip their ordnance? I did.
You did.
Did I equip her? I did. She just missed. It's a hardy freaking
She
bird.
whiffed it.
Let's see, is this B2? No.
No.
B02.
It's a treasure chest.
Bless.
That was a very violent...
I like how there's like multiple windmills.
Uh-huh.
I was not anticipating that sneeze to be as violent as it was.
So yeah, he said there's windmills. You can't miss the windmill.
Yeah, he said you can't miss the windmill
Windmill.
to the north.
Is this a farmhouse?
That's right. He said by the nature park. He said go to the nature park.
I'm bad at instructions.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be Paul?
That's right. Come at you.
Oh my god. I don't think Ghost was ready for that voice.
I took a drink right before he did that.
Yep. He was not ready for that voice.
I was not. That was not. I expected you to lean like into one of the real southern hick type
I thought about
voices.
it, but all I could think about was the monkey from Nickelodeon. I'm Paul.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no,
That's
I
what
was
I'm
not.
pretty much going towards.
That's
What a reference.
fantastic.
But yes.
I wrote down
Oh.
in my notes in parentheses behind that voice for you. Hi, I'm Paul / Stitch. So there you go.
Yeah.
We're students from Thor's Military Academy. Father Zerbal requested us. Oh gosh, I can't read. Requested that we come here to collect Imperial carrots.
Right, getting the voice like repeatedly in my head because all I can think is the words of "Hi, I'm Paul," and it's like,
Hi, I'm Paul.
Oh, is that so? Pretty sure I set a batch aside for him. Can you wait a few minutes?
I'm not gonna lie. It's giving off the old man from
"For Family Guy."
Family
the
Guy.
pervert,
Yeah, it's giving that just a little bit.
So you don't have the like whistling part of the voice.
True.
Hey there.
Yeah, it's just missing that.
By the way. Here you go.
Oh God. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen carrots this color before.
Likewise. They certainly do seem nutritious, though.
Don't they? They're actually rare enough that people present them to the Imperial family as gifts. They're said to have medicinal properties on top of being nutritious, too. Make sure you're careful while carrying them back.
Understood.
Leave it to us.
So next up is Flinch's Grand Market. Yeah, let's head back to town. That made me uncomfortable.
What color are these carrots that they're so fancy?
I don't
Probably
know.
Mm, they're special carrots.
Stop.
I assume
Stop.
Why do you think I was chuckling in the background the whole time?
Oh,
When that voice became the thing and talking about carrots, I was like,
Bright red.
These lines take a whole different meaning.
They're bright red.
Ooh, fun.
Wow.
Now, I know that there's a.
You just lean more into that voice too, Xander, because it's just like it's giving that vibe, and it just became stronger than that. I'm like, yep, that's it.
Oh yeah, once I heard that, I was like, okay, I can do that voice more. Cause I know that I can actually try to do that voice.
There's
And then everyone got uncomfortable.
What brings your musty self out here?
Nope. That's a no from me.
What is this voice from?
So there's like a
Family Guy. It's Herbert the pervert from Family Guy.
Okay, I've updated it to Hi, I'm Paul / Family Guy Herbert. So there you go.
That'll work.
I just can't get the voice for Hi, I'm Paul right in my head. I just keep thinking of the line, but I can't get like any other words. I just lose the voice. I cannot seem to think of what that voice would sound like saying something else besides
I'm Paul.
I have most of our voices with little descriptions after them. Most of them. There aren't as many, so it's a little easier to keep track of them so far.
Why can't I find this option?
What option are you trying to option?
The ability to change the faceplate on the Arcus.
I wonder where we are.
It says
It looks
Lunaria
like-
Nature Park.
Thank you.
Thank you. We might be near a Lunaria Nature Park.
I have a theory that we might be close to our destination.
We might have to go for a nature walk though before we do anything else. We shall see.
Yeah, I'm gonna nature walk myself over here to this chest.
That's pretty neat.
Hey, look, there's another chest over here.
I can do this.
Stupid Clane, why are you in my way?
Claim.
My turn.
Yeah, they're like little Tanukis.
Oh.
These are like Tanuki
Right.
Furbies. These are not just Tanukis.
Yeah, they're.
Hey, look-
Okay, so they're
look at them
Tantans.
toes.
Got it.
Did it?
Look at them toes. Those things are
still
made for
personally
feet pics.
Tantan's
offended.
got more, body
I'm
than
still
that.
personally offended from the wizard being like, "Get this rat off of me," towards
So
Tantan.
Dude, Tantan
So-
has been called
so
a rat so many
offended.
times, and everybody in the party
Tantan.
gets offended every time somebody calls him a rat.
How dare?
We have come near to fighting very powerful people because they called him a rat.
I
The whole
believe
party
it.
gets offended by it.
We won't stand for Tantan insults.
Good.
It's supposed
This is the way.
to be near the windmill in front of the nature park, right?
This light doesn't appear to be working.
How do you know?
Because it's dark.
Daylight.
Which means that's probably the one Samus was referring to.
Probably. Let's check the number on it. B02. Yeah, this is the one.
All right, then we must enter the code. After taking care of our uninvited guests.
What? Monsters.
Them toes.
There sure are a lot of them. Guess those lights really work.
We changed that thing quick.
Breen, can we entrust the task itself to you?
Sure thing. Rest of you keep the monsters at bay while I make the switch.
You can count on us.
So the question is, what in the light makes the monster stay away?
Dormant.
Yeah, so they mentioned it back in Sky first chapter when we meet Tita and her grandpa, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
It has something to do with the frequency that the light puts out.
Okay. I was like, it has to be something that must require power, because like if it's just in the light,
Yeah.
like I was like, otherwise the light bulb itself should technically help keep monsters away.
No, it has something to do with like the light itself functions as a light, but it also it's
Because
like
the
a
quartz attracts the monsters because it's yummy to them.
yeah.
But when it's activated, it repels them for some kind of orbital mechanism. magical
Yeah.
reason.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. First things first, I need to input the code to open a maintenance match. Pretty sure it was
Bottom one.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's 466515.
Yes.
466515. That should do it. It opened. Now let's get the no orbit light in place. Thank you so much for your help. Looks like things have finally calmed down.
Thankfully, hard to believe how much of a difference those things make.
You got that done in record time, Reen.
Yes. I was expecting the process to take much longer.
Well, it was a pretty simple procedure. This wasn't being hurt.
Harangued.
Thank you. My brain was struggling to figure out what that word was. Harangued by monsters the whole time. Anyway, I'm not used like harassed or bothered. I harangued.
You probably could say
Because it's
harangued,
fancy.
but I think it's harangued is how I say it in Chicago speak, so who knows, but yeah.
I've heard it as harangued.
Huh?
Still, good job. And I guess that's a wrap.
No, that's a light.
Look here, you little shit.
Actually, it's a lamp, specifically.
I just love that's absolutely something Laurel would say in that situation because she's just trying to correct and make it true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just need to go and report back to Samus. Maybe they have some Metroids they have to go fight.
I think those Furbies were actually like cat and owl combinations.
That would make sense.
Talk to the drunk guy.
Talk to the drunk guy? Okay.
There's the. Yeah. What are you looking at? Huh?
Cool story, bro.
Nice. As I'd hoped for.
Good.
Hey,
Stereotypical.
Paul's down in the city apparently over there.
Oh, hey, it's Paul.
Why couldn't he have just brought his thing with him?
Or is this the other guy?
This song reminds me of is it the Clock Tower Town from Majora's Mask?
I got turned up a little bit.
I was about to say, like, is it a Zelda song? Because it's probably Clock Town.
Yeah.
I could play it really quick.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, definitely.
it sounds like Clock Tower.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what it's reminding me of.
But I could also see it. I think like the Hyrule Castle Town kind of theme.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one I
Yeah.
don't have memorized. Sorry.
Yeah, I could see that
Dun,
too.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Actually, it might even be closer
What's
to
that
that
one?
one.
And then the other one is dun 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 dun. That one's a very repetitive one. Yeah.
But yeah,
So it's
okay,
kind of
anyway.
like between both of those two.
I
I
was
cross
thinking, I
between
was like,
both.
this sounds like Legend of Zelda. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at all the
very
people
similar
here.
vibes.
I mean, it's kind of the
Okay,
same
I
kind
figured it out. I figured it out on the ocarina very quickly.
I need to practice my ocarina since my mom's not here to tell me it annoys her.
Haha. Yay.
Yay!
That one.
Yeah, that one. Anyways, sorry.
All good. Also, the music keeps fading in and out, which is really funny.
Is it?
It does for me.
It's not fading out for me. Now it's gone. I guess there's a reason people come from all over to visit it.
Look over there. There's even someone performing.
Is it Mira with an ocarina?
Yeah, is it me? Although, to be honest, from the sounds of the music, it sounds like a violin.
Yeah.
A very squeaky violin.
Or a fiddle.
Yeah. I think Ghost got intruded.
No. I can see myself spending hours here.
I see no harm in taking this opportunity to shop as long as it's done in the process of completing our field study tasks.
Yeah, it'd be a waste not to see what all this town has to offer. We'll just have to make sure not to get too carried away. No, I was fixing my audio thing. I figured out why it sounded like it was.
I was like, no one's going to interrupt him. There's no reason.
You right? No, I was trying to figure out why my audio kept cutting out. I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Welcome. Anything specific you're looking for?
This must be the store that Father Zerbal mentioned.
We're here on behalf of Father Zerbal, actually. He asked us to come here to collect a bear claw from you.
Oh, is that so? Here you go, then.
Thank you, sir. I'm surprised at how thorny this is, though, considering it's a medicinal herb.
Its resemblance to a bear's claw is where it gets its name from, after all. Unrelated, but my supply of them happens to come from Lebeul. They were flown into Heimdall, where I had them sent along by train.
Wow, really? Guess it just goes to show how much of a big deal this market is.
Yeah, there really is a bunch of unusual stuff here.
The market's popularity is well justified. I believe we've gathered all the ingredients now, correct?
Yeah, let's report back to the Father Zerbal. Zyre.
Here's Paul.
Okay there?
No, my brain didn't brain right.
Your brain didn't brain right.
Yep.
Nice.
I see you've returned with the ingredients.
I have. Here you are, Father.
Please accept my thanks. Now I can get back to making the medicine. I'd like you to accept these as well, as a token of my appreciation.
Thank you, Father.
Did you happen to make these as well?
That's correct. There's not much of it, but it should come in handy.
Thank you for your concern.
We'll make good use of these.
Good luck with the remainder of your tasks. May Adios' guidance be with you.
Oh, the fun fact. You want to know what the name of those snail creatures are? Death Cargo.
Nice.
Oh, hey there. Take it the job's done.
It is. Allow us to give you a detailed report on it, too. We went out, and we had to first go up to this area, and we had to confirm.
First we went east, not west. We had to turn around and come back to the west one.
Yeah, because you said to go out and make a right, which took us east instead. So we had to turn around and come back, because we didn't look at the sign before we left the highway until we got to the highway.
We have the old ornament light here, too.
Thanks. I'll get this fixed up so it can be used again. Or I'll throw it in the trash. Glad you're all safe after dealing with those monsters, though.
They were hardly a threat.
We did take the request up knowing it could be dangerous after all.
Well, you military academy kids really are a tough group. Oh yeah, can't forget to give you your reward now, can I? Why are you getting lost?
Are you sure we should take one of your quartz?
Of course, you did some solid work, you know. Thanks for the help. Feel free to come along whenever you need me to give your orbits a checkup.
He said with
Or-
a sinister voice.
Or
When
please
you
never
break your
come back.
orbits, inevitably, come back and I'll fix them for you, I guess.
Well, I'll remind you how to change a light bulb again.
This would be a really tranquil area, if not for the monsters.
Yeah,
I would like
let's
you
be
to,
careful.
aside from that fox over there, tell me where there's a monster in this area, Elliot.
Hot sheep.
Oh, hey, look, there's a dragonfly that's humping the this fence.
Just like real life, so immersive.
Nice.
This.
We see a
this
lot of
actually is
dragonflies
not a
by the
fox.
lake here. A kangaroo thing.
Yeah, I think that's a crop muncher. That's what that one's called.
It's a what?
Crop muncher.
That'll be like the greatest insult to use from now on. You freaking crop muncher.
You crop
You
muncher.
crop muncher.
And this, I think, is called a ripper squirrel.
Of course it is.
It's clearly a cat owl. Or a Furby.
This must be the farm that found out that extermination. Monster extermination.
You want to try that again?
This must be the farm that put out that monster extermination request.
Should we go inside and ask for more details?
Yeah, we might as well. Really better than just wandering around blindly till we find the thing.
Agreed. We're here, so now as good as a time as any to introduce ourselves and ingratiate ourselves to the locals, I guess?
I'm out of the way, chicken.
Wow, this farmhouse is huge.
Oh, look at the cows.
If we've learned anything from Zelda, don't hit the chickens.
Don't hit the goddamn chickens.
But wanna-
Or intentionally
3-foot
kick the
wide berth.
chickens. Or intentionally hit the chickens and run away laughing maniacally like I did.
Nah, we don't do that. What do you mean?
Hello, would you happen to be Cyro? We're here to take care of the monsters and causing issues here. As such, we'd like some further details on it.
Oh, you are? I'm the man you're looking for then. Well, I did know that you would be students taking care of it. I wasn't aware that you had young ladies in your company. The rest of you are younger than I had expected, too. Perhaps this request may be too dangerous for you after all.
Thank you for your concern. However, there's no need to worry. All of us here have combat experience already.
Indeed. This all serves as part of my training, too, so please allow us to undertake the request.
Well, if you insist. You'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. It truly is a ferocious one, so much so that passing by the area is impossible, as it attacks everything it sees. Do take extra care when approaching it.
Right. Being careless with this one doesn't seem like a good option.
We'll have to be thoroughly prepared for it.
Allow us to make our way there once our preparations are complete then.
Yeah, let's get this everything we've got. Excuse me. Now where is this stupid monster?
Look for a plateau. Beyond here.
The Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah. If you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Goralia Fortress.
Wow.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Is that the monster we're looking for?
Our eyes flashed warning, so I think so.
It's Godzilla!
It certainly seems to be.
Yeah.
Mira?
Hello?
It looks pretty tough. What should we do?
We don't really have any choice, do we? We have to kill it, and it's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone, double check your equipment. We need to be prepared for whatever this thing might throw at us.
Understood.
Right.
I had a yawn, and I was like, oh no, Laura's not that bored. Come on now.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
Here we go!
Azure Flames, gather on my blade!
Strike! That's that. Let's keep moving.
That was so difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
That takes care of that. I don't know how we did it, but we won. And we did pretty easily.
It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links. I hate to admit it, but the Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential.
You hate to admit it? Why?
Never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm that we took care of the monster they reported, okay?
Oh, yeah. I hope they're pleased. Is something wrong, Laura?
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
Okay.
Sus.
One day they'll figure out that she's part of the Rainford family. They'll get there eventually, probably.
Maybe someday, but not today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't.
Sure.
Oh, I assume you've taken care of that monster.
That's correct.
Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away.
You're welcome.
I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Celtic, however. Wouldn't it have been much quicker to make a request to the provincial army instead?
Well, it is admittedly close, but this area and Celtic as a whole, really, and it's on the very outskirts of the Kreutzen province. As such, the provincial army isn't very interested in aiding us.
Yeah, that's not too hard to believe, considering their attitude earlier.
That certainly doesn't sit well with me.
I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter. However, I do still owe you all your reward for this. Please, take these.
That's really generous. Can we really have this much?
Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, that's the least that I can do. I hope you enjoy them.
These look great, thank you.
You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in.
I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious food every day.
Thank you.
That's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays.
Huh. I wasn't aware of that.
Importing has become a much easier task now thanks to the Transcontinental Railroad international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be legally imported as a result of the rising population.
Come to think of it, I've noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately.
Oh, my apologies. I shouldn't be wasting your time with all this. Regardless, you have all my thanks for today. Now we can move on to harvesting without any worries.
Well, that was the thank you too. I actually learned a lot from doing this request.
Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up.
Phew. Guess that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped.
Same. I don't venture out onto the highways very often. The two of you sure seem okay, though.
Well, my hometown is in the countryside too, so I'm kind of used to this. With all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her.
Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However,
What is it?
No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not?
Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give her a report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies.
That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either.
Alright then, let's head back to town. I want to...
Hope this turns out okay. This is my...
Hey, I got the specialty for that one.
Nice.
All right, let's get
Ooh.
started. Made by.
Got the specialty for that one. Can I get the bad
do what I can.
specialty?
Not what I intend.
Yes. Can I get the... Nope, I don't have anybody who has this space.
All right,
let's see.
let's get started. Well, that turned out.
Well, that just made simple omelet. Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, let me make the...
I'll do what I can.
All right, let's get started. This looks.
There we go. That was the specialty for that one. For the random odd one. Anyway. Alright. Alrighty. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it. We are going to call it here. And we will see you guys. I don't know about tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, we will see you for sure on Friday for Curse of Strahd. But we're going to go raid Lost Initiative. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.